तुम्हारी हर रेड।
All right, buckle up, folks. We are going deep today with a hypothetical kabaddi matchup that would have been legendary.
Oh yeah, for sure. Two of the best to ever play.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But first, for anyone new to the sport, kabaddi is this super intense contact sport from India. It's kind of like tag meets wrestling, but with crazy athleticism and strategy. It's getting super popular worldwide, and for good reason. And today, we're putting two titans head to head. Anup Kumar, aka Captain Cool, known for his tactical genius, versus Pardeep Narwal, the raiding machine, famous for his unstoppable Dubki move. So the question is, who would win?
Man, it's a tough one. It's like strategy versus pure power, you know? It's a clash of styles.
Totally. So starting with Anup, the sources describe him as this mastermind on the court, always calm under pressure, hence the nickname Captain Cool.
Right. He could read the defense, predict what they'd do, then just dismantle their whole strategy. His signature toe touch wasn't just about speed, it was totally calculated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he'd dart into the opponent's area, tag a defender with his toe, and get out before they even blinked. Agility for sure, but mainly brilliant strategy.
Wow. Sounds almost untouchable. And he was a strong defender too, right?
Absolutely. He wasn't just about scoring, he could shut down opponents' raids too. His positioning, timing, knowing what the raider would do, it was like he had a sixth sense.
Now, one source mentions Anup relied more on skill than strength. Would that be a problem against a powerhouse like Pardeep?
That's the thing. Pardeep was known for explosive power. His Dubki wasn't just ducking under a tackle.
It was something else?
Yeah, it was he'd use his insane core strength to drop low, making him almost impossible to grab, then bam, he'd explode out of there, leaving the defenders in the dust.
Sounds unstoppable. The source even says he'd take out multiple defenders in one raid. How'd he do that?
Combination of things. Raw strength, obviously, but also his fearlessness and unpredictable movements. Defenders never knew what he'd do next. He'd change direction so fast, using his agility and that element of surprise to just blow past even the best defenders.
Amazing. But that source also points out his risky raids. Would that work against Anup's calculated style?
That's where it gets interesting. Anup's composure might have actually been his weapon against Pardeep.
Oh, how so?
Think about it. Pardeep's aggression, while often successful, could also make him vulnerable. Anup, with his strategic mind, could predict those moves, maybe even bait Pardeep into making a mistake.
So it's brains versus brawn, basically. But according to the source, who'd win in the end?
Well, they say Pardeep would likely edge out a victory. That raw power and unpredictability, even with the risk, would probably be too much for Anup's more measured approach to overcome.
So a win for the raiding machine. But I bet a match between them wouldn't just be about brute strength.
No way. It'd be this amazing display of skill versus strategy, athleticism versus intellect. It could come down to one single moment. A brilliant move from Anup, or a sudden burst of power from Pardeep. Edge of your seat stuff.
That's what makes these hypothetical matchups so fun. It gets us thinking about the sport on a whole other level. So to everyone listening, if you're interested, I highly recommend you dive deeper into the world of kabaddi. Learn more about these amazing players, their stories, their legacies. You won't be disappointed.